hosted by a video.
I am the gatekeeper!
To win, you must stop him.
Roll the dice!
The video board game Nightmare. The gatekeeper talks to you,
Whose turn is it next?
and you must answer him.
Answer me!
Yes, my gatekeeper.
Go for it!
Nightmare, a race against time for 3 to 6 very game players.
Let's party!
Blast off with the Rocketeer against Neville Sinclair, the enemy agent, and his henchmen. This game for your Nintendo Entertainment System provides the kind of action the Rocketeer lives for. Blasting Sinclair's thugs, snipers, booby traps, enemy flyers, and heavy artillery. The battle will lead to many places, from the Bulldog Cafe to a Zeppelin high in the Hollywood skies. So don't wait. Propel yourself into high adventure. The video game from Bandai.
The fun is back, oh yes siree. It's the 2600 from Atari. It's the video system with classics galore, from Space Invaders to cars that roar. A real hip joystick controls the screen. Solaris is hot and Midnight Magic's mean. And one more thing, it's got a special low price, under 50 bucks. 50 bucks? Now isn't that nice? The fun is back, oh yes siree. It's the 2600 from Atari.
Introducing TurboGrafx-16, the next generation video game system. It's 4 times faster, so the games are more exciting. There are almost 10 times as many colors, so the arcade quality graphics are even more intense. And you can expand your system with a CD player for CD games with sound effects that are turbocharged. TurboGrafx-16 from NEC, the higher energy video game system.
What's the hottest 16-bit video game system with true arcade games, great graphics, real challenge, stereo sound, and the hottest library too, with games like Altered Beast, Golden Axe, Super Hang-On, Forgotten Worlds, Space Harrier 2, Revenge of Shinobi, Tommy Lasorda Baseball, Truxton, Last Battle, Arnold Palmer Tournament Golf, Super Thunderblade, Zoom, Thunder Force 2, Ghouls and Ghosts, Mystic Defender, Rambo 3, and more. Genesis from Sega. Genesis, the new generation in video games.
Knock, the arcade smash for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Knock, with simultaneous 2-player action. Knock, your Max Force taking on Mr. Big and busting his criminal empire. Knock from Acclaim. No one had the guts until now.
New York City. Panic. Terror. Chaos. And that was before. Maximum carnage.
Have you experienced the awesome power of the Panasonic Real 3DO system? Obviously. The intense realism of Panasonic Real 3DO. Apparently. Or the mind-blowing graphics of Panasonic Real 3DO. Definitely. Cool. The Real 3DO system from Panasonic.
Spider-Man! Watch me clear my web, Goblin! Watch yourself fall, Silk Slinger! Gotta stop the bombs in time! If I don't get you, webhead, my diagnosis will! Holy Hannah! And you're running out of fluid! Is this more action than even Spider-Man can handle?
Spider-Man, a video game from Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video games. Games that'll blow you away, like Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And coming soon, Monopoly. Knockout games like Rocky. Gangster Town. And shift into more excitement with the arcade hit Outrun. Only on the Sega system. Sega, the challenge will always be there.
Hey,
Paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the
Arcade Arsenal, RoboCop and Bad Dudes for Nintendo.
Your move, creep.
Part man, part machine, all game, RoboCop.
Stay out of trouble.
Bad Dudes, the forces of good have never been so bad. If you're bad enough, then you're good enough for Bad Dudes and RoboCop for Nintendo.
You've conquered red. You've mastered blue. You've triumphed over yellow. You've caught them all. And now you're ready for the next step. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Tons of new Pokemon, new adventures and worlds to explore, new badges to collect. So you've got to ask yourself, have you got what it takes? Pokemon Gold and Silver, rated E for everyone. Gotta catch them all.
If you own ColecoVision, you already own a powerful state-of-the-art computer that gives you the arcade experience with the newest arcade games like Donkey Kong Jr., Looping, Pepper 2, Time Pilot, Mr. Do, Space Fury, Frontline, arcade controls like Turbo, the Roller Controller, and new Super Action Sports. And soon you'll plug in Atom, the revolutionary ColecoVision family computer module with new super games, keyboard, and printer. ColecoVision, the only system you'll ever need.
Bomber and IntelliVoice. And every mission is filled with the sounds of battle. Never in the history of video games have so many owed so much great gameplay to so few. B-17 Bomber and IntelliVoice from Mattel Electronics.
Now get a free IntelliVoice module by mail when you buy any Intellivision Master component.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free. Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too. This free Sonic 2 is a $54.99 value. You get 2 Sonics for the price of 1. Sonic 2 fits easily into any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer plastic for years of family fun. And pets love it too. Buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 free.
Act now. Wiener Dog sweater sold separately.
This is a Super Game Boy.
And it goes like this. Plug Game Boy games into the Super Game Boy.
Plug Super Game Boy into the Super NES.
Check this out. Game Boy games in color on TV. It's amazing. And games like New Donkey Kong. You can change the borders and choose your own color.
That's funky.
How about Super Game Boy and all 350 Game Boy games? Incredible.
Don Mallard, captain of the U.S. video game team.
When I'm not going for high scores in the arcades, I'm home playing games on my Atari 7800. As an expert, I like the 7800 because there are great arcade hits like Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Jr., adventure games like Impossible Mission, sports games like Hat Trick and Real Sports Baseball, action games like Desert Falcon and Karateka, and the 7800 plays all the 2600 games. As a consumer, I like the 7800 because most games cost under 20 bucks.
The Atari 7800, the choice of the experts.
Good evening. Of course, Don Mallard went on to write for EGM in the early years. The U.S. video game team was actually a thing, and I think most of the first editors for EGM were part of that team. Like, I'm pretty sure Steve Harris was definitely part of that team. I think Don Mallard went on to work at Video Games and Computer Entertainment for a while too, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, hey, it's Shining Tuesday. Welcome, Jose. Nice to see you back. Ab-Zero, Draft, Jaspertine. We're here to play more Shining Wisdom. Yes, we don't need any list files tonight, so hopefully. And I checked, and the memory card is holding. I think I mentioned before, but so. The Saturn had onboard memory, but it was run by what are they called? C22 batteries, watch battery. Basically, it's run by it's the memory is maintained via a watch battery, which doesn't last all that long. So when the battery died, you lost all of your saved games. But of course, the Saturn did have an expanded memory cartridge, much like the Sega CD did, which was just a cartridge that went into the cartridge slot. But unfortunately, the Saturn, especially on the launch Saturns, which is what I have, this cartridge slot is so finicky, so finicky. You can't just put something in and it works. You have to really fiddle with it. So, but you want to be able to do that because I'm waiting for that watch battery to die and lose my save games. But I got the memory card working. The connection is okay. Last I checked anyway, which was tonight. So anyway, that's yeah. That was probably a lot more information than you needed. Let's play some Shining Wisdom. I'm trying to remember where we are in the game right now. I'm going to turn down this sound a tiny bit. I always turn it up a little for Lunar.
Sonic, software planning.
Always loved that logo. I just noticed there's a monkey in the middle of that scene. Oh, you're awakening from that dreadful nightmare. I can't believe that you felt the effect of that terrible evil. Your perception must be especially keen. But that ability could place you in serious peril. Tell me, what is your name, brave one? Yeah, so we're playing off the cartridge memory. Okay. I will be careful, thanks. Okay, so I have the Whisper Conch. Okay, so that means we finished Gudo Valley for the second time last time. So now we're headed back to the Mystic Forest. Yeah, I'm all healed up. And I'm trying to remember where the Mystic Forest is. Of course, there are signs everywhere. I really do like this overworld music, I have to say. Jaspertine, I think you're right. And although I haven't had to replace the battery, and I'm using my original RAM cartridge as well, I will say that all of my old save data on the RAM cartridge is long gone as well. Like, I think the only thing I have on there right now is this. So, you know, I mean, hopefully it holds, because we have a lot of Saturn games to play. Like, after this, we're going to be playing Shine in the Holy Ark, and then all 3 scenarios for Shining Force 3. So, a lot of Saturn stuff. Okay, we're going north to the Mystic Forest. Does it sound okay? I think this is Gerudo Valley. Yeah, Gerudo Valley. Gerudo is a Zelda thing. Dun, 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 dun. I think I'm going the right way. The stereo balance seems okay this time. Oh yeah, I forgot that it happened. This isn't where I'm going, right? No. Only one who bears the orb of ice may pass, else be gone. Okay, yeah, that's not where I want to be. So I did test a couple other Saturn games last week, and that was absolutely the game doing something wonky, because the system was fine. Oh my god. Come on. Wow, this place is just overrun with ghosts. Okay, where is the forest? I've missed it somehow. Really am not a fan of this overworld map. This must be it. No, West District Road again. I really have missed it. Damn it. I seem to remember getting really lost the first time I went here, too. I think I'm headed back to Gerudo Valley. Man, they're just whittling away my health. Come on, die. I'm gonna have to go back and heal. In fact, I am gonna go back and heal. Mystic Forest. How do I get there? North and west from Gudo Valley. Go to the place where you saw the sign about Gudo Valley. Go west, then north. Yeah, that's where I was. Okay, this is the sign. It said to go west and then north. All right, so let's go west. There's not really very far to go west here. Oh, this is it. Maybe. This is where I'd forgotten to go. I really hate how these little mantis creatures seem to get a hit in before they die. Yes, this is the Mystic Forest. Okay. Go southwest till you reach that log. Look for the tree with the face. Okay. There's a tree with a face. A beautiful swan adorned with a magical tiara wandered by here heading north. You're not acting weird or annoying. My friends say that she wandered carelessly into the giant spider's web at the top of the forest. I'll instruct the tree blocking the route to move if you promise to rescue her. Okay. So we're going to the top left of the forest now. It's not annoying at all. Can't wait till I get magic. Why am I... Oh, I still have the stupid slide boots on. Okay. This has gone really well. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Gotta get out of here. There we go. Oops. Come on. Ah. I have to start over. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe this time I won't leave the slide shoes on. What was that noise? There you go. That was much better. What? You can understand what I'm saying? Wait, you are the one who came to save me the night Pezor turned me into a swan. I knew in my heart that you would find me. But what shall we do? I can't return to my father like this. He'd have me for dinner before he knew I was his daughter. Well, I'm sure you have a master plan, so I'll just follow you. Mars, isn't it? All right, well, now I have a swan companion. Okay. Sorry, just getting an idea for where I'm going next here. Nope. Not at all what I wanted. There we go. I am very excited to replay Shining the Holy Ark, because I only ever played that once as well, but I remember really enjoying it. And it makes sense because as much as I like the Shining Force games because they're great, Shining in the Darkness was definitely my favorite on the Genesis. So. Yeah, this is the way out. Look at that. 2 hits. Really? Chat is very quiet tonight. I don't think I need to go to the inn. Yay. I'm going to go buy another record book and another herb. I'll bet that swan following you has something to do with your latest adventure, doesn't it? Maybe. It was warm. But not like... I mean, I wasn't outside most of the day. I was at work, but... Pokemon Crystal. Hey, mister, tell me something. Who is this Black Elf Pazord, and why would he want to attack the castle? Come on, you can tell me. I'm big enough to know. After all, I'm 10.5 next week. What does that translate to in Celsius? Pazords is trying to get the orb that the king has. It restrains the elementals. I also have heard that the orb grants the bearer special magical powers. All the labyrinths are located in the Western District, except for the Sand Labyrinth, which holds the Earth Elemental. That's to the south. Oh man, I love Requiem. Definitely in the running for my favorite game so far this year. Speaking of which, Forza Horizon 6 and Batman are both ready to play tonight. I'm here playing Shining Wisdom with you because that's how much I love you guys. 36 is too warm. Legend speaks of the Earth Elemental being contained within the Pyre Colosseum. I believe that horrid place lies within the bowels of the Sand Labyrinth. Say, Mars, I heard you may be headed to the Gudo Valley. Is that true? Oui. To make the impasse passable, you must obtain 1 treasure from the valley. But you must also gain a treasure from the Mystic Wood. Mark and remember. Yeah, I've already done all that. Be on guard against Pazort's mutation alchemy. If one is touched by it, they must be taken to the Millennial Tree in the Western District to be cured. That's where we're going with our swan. I love Claire Obscure. You guys are playing good games. If you follow the road on the east side of Odegon all the way north, you'll find a cave which connects the eastern and western districts of the realm. I don't recommend that you go, but to the south is a desert harboring the entrance to the Sand Labyrinth. Oh man, Symphony of the Night, another great game. I really am missing those darned hobbits. Funny thing is, I miss little Timmy Benzedrine the most. They sure are a fast crowd. He didn't change what he said from last time. Is there anybody in any of these rooms? I don't think so. I mean, I recommend Expedition 33 pretty wholeheartedly, but that doesn't necessarily mean everyone else will love it like I did. Yeah, you get a whole group of party. You can only have 3 in the party, in the battle party. Sir Mars, I think you're better served getting the town maidens to worship you. Honestly, what kind of gratification can you gain from a swan's adulation? I say, having that varmint follow you around cheapens the image of the royal knights. I'll bet that swan following you has something to do with your latest adventure, doesn't it? You know, I heard the princess was kidnapped by Bangar, then rescued by a prince. Oh, why can't I ever meet a dashing prince who'll sweep me off my feet? It's not fair. If you go out through the town gate and head north along the river, you'll find the Gudo Valley on your right and the Mystic Wood on your left. Sir Mars, what are you doing with a pet swan? Don't you know people are talking? It's not really appropriate for a knight of your stature to be attracting strange pets. Mars, I'm actually glad to see that you got the Swan Patrol started. I think it's a much better idea than starting a K9 unit for the Castle Guard. Swans are much prettier than dogs. Disagree. Hard disagree. Were those black elves next to the hobbits? Nah, I don't think so. But who were they? Have you gone mad? The king sent you off on an honorable quest, and you return with a swan? Since the castle's now safe, I have time to search for treasure. I heard you can find things if you just dig holes in the ground. Okay, we need to... I still don't know my way around this castle. We need to find the king's sleeping quarters again. Ooh, Game Gear Shinobi. Also supposed to be a really good game. Sir Mars, I trust that you met the Gudo Fairy and received the Whisper Conch? Very well then. I will inform the king of your progress right away. Since you have finished that quest, perhaps your next quest should be to the Millennial Tree. You see, the king has fallen gravely ill since your last visit. The sap from the tree should be just what he needs to return to health. What is that beast doing in this castle? Don't you know livestock is forbidden in here? Out, out, out. And don't you look at me like that, you foul. I think the king's sleeping quarters is upstairs, right? Really looks like I should be able to climb that. I have not fixed it yet. Today's been one of those days. It's just been super busy. Nope, can't go out there. Oh, this is the king. If I question my daughter's intentions, it doesn't mean I love her any less, right? Why is it I can be so kind to a swan but not my daughter? Something's wrong with me. The king directed me to give you this reward, Sir Mars. Use it in good health. Silver bottle. Okay. Rondo of Blood. You mean, is that Dracula X? That was on the PSP as well, I believe. I see that you managed to find that scamp Satara. Too bad nobody will leave you. I mean, why should they, when the real princess stands before them? And unfortunately for you, that is what they think I am, the real princess. But this juicy little fowl should make a nice treat for father. You know how he likes swan liver pâté. Yeah, okay, blah, 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 blah. I hit the button again by mistake. Okay, we're ready to go to our next thing. We'll go save again just for the heck of it. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. Oh, it's starting to get cranky again. See that? It's getting all crazy. Okay, let's go back to the Gudo Valley sign. Right by that stupid bat. Okay, we're here. At this point, continue northwest to reach the water. So not cool. Okay, I've reached the water. Go southwest from here and you'll find a cave, the Creepy Cavern. Creepy Cavern, we're here. Ooh, I'll take that. Really? Wow, I can't just read the sign. Okay, never mind. Dealing with the pill bug. Okay, where are we going now? Go south to find the millennium tree. Okay, can't go that way. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep saying it. I really dig the soundtrack in this game. The game itself's nothing special so far, but I do like the music. I feel like I've missed this somehow. That's a new enemy. Whoa, hello. Is that monkey throwing bombs? Come on. Okay, where the heck is this tree? And those butterflies are relentless. Give me some guidance. Danger, volcanic activity ahead. Yeah, so definitely not going that way. Missed it somehow. Which is, hey, kind of normal in this game. Cave leads to the sand labyrinth. Also a shortcut to East Odigan. Alright. Also don't want to be there. So yeah, I've missed it somehow. A lot of herbs anyway. Let's go back here. Go west as soon as I hit water, okay? Why is it every time I have a walkthrough that says, hey, it's really easy to find this. It's never easy to find this. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So let's just keep going south. There's really only one way to go. Well, I ended up in the volcano area. Yeah, okay, so I'm, like, not where I need to be here. Really? Look, he's just completely dodging every time I attack. Getting a little irritated. This can't be right. When the gem turns blue, then Pegasus will soar until the gem loses its shine. This is the Wind Labyrinth. Okay. I wonder if there's a map. There must be a map online, right? Lots of shiny force maps. There's no map. Oh, is this a map? Nope. All right, I guess I'm just going to muddle my way around until I find something. Oh, that's a hole. Oh, and I'm going to just run into it again. How do we even get out of here? Nothing. Man, those butterflies just will not give up. North of this point lies the millennial tree. The hermit lives at the top. All right, here we go. Man, oh man, what a pain in the ass. Welcome, traveler. Have you come in hopes of seeing the millennial hermit? Yes. Then let me give you a tip. This tree is very particular about who it lets pass. But if you hit its knolls, it will pull away its stickles for a time. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to be farming here soon. Oh, come on. I hate it when it does this. Like, why is it doing that? This sapling needs a little attention. Would you like to use something on it? No. Okay, what's this thing telling me to do here? Yeah, it wants me to farm 3,000 gold here. Against that stupid spider that attacks you the second you walk in. $3,000 gold. That is infuriating. Should take about an hour. So basically the thinking here is this way I can just buy like 99 of everything and be set for the rest of the game. I know you guys come here for the grind. Except now this thing's not going to spit out any money. Oh man, why is that mushroom attacking me every time now? How's everyone doing? What do you want to talk about? We're almost a sixth of the way there. Habs versus Hurricanes. So is that the finals? I'm a terrible Canadian. I have not been paying attention at all. See, that's the ticket. Go left instead of right. Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I thought. My son said that they made it to the finals, but I didn't think that sounded right. But he's also not a big hockey fan. Big hockey player, but not an NHL fan. Small artists like Moxie Fruvis. 2,490 to go. That extra coin helps. Wow. It's impressive. Go to bed, you. Yeah, funny how that happens at bedtime. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. Before. Yeah, you shouldn't be taking it too often.
No, I take it like at most twice a day.
Okay. And even then, you don't want to be taking it like every single day for long periods of time, because it probably get hard on your stomach.
Well, I've been taking it a lot. Also, it's like 2 teaspoons per dose.
Yeah.
There's 115 milliliters.
Okay. It's medicine. It's supposed to taste bad. Gotta get that single coin. Getting close to 1,000. Not that close. Getting close to 700. Getting close to 800. Nice. Come on.
Another crash and burn. First time, huh, rookie?
Hey, Dave Tona. Thanks for the follow. You got here, just followed me just in time to watch me farm 3,000 gold. 10 gold piece bag at a time. And listen to my daughter brush her teeth in the background. I hope you can't hear it because it's pretty disgusting. How's things going? I was playing Daytona on the Saturn earlier tonight when I was testing out the system again, because every time I stream a Saturn game where I'm playing a PlayStation game on Monday nights and Saturn games on Tuesday nights, I share a cable, so I have to unplug one and plug in the other, so I always try to test the system right away. And Daytona is a great way to test. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I can't say I've been really enjoying it, but we've played every Shining game released up until this point. So this is next in line. We're doing it. And the reward will be shining the Holy Ark. Going to bed, baby? Love you. Night-night. So far, it's been about 10 minutes of this. I really remember, I mean, I haven't played Holy Ark since it was new, but I remember really liking it a lot. Don't know if I liked it as much as Darkness, but I liked it a lot. Liked it way more than this. See, but my Shining experience back when they were out is I played through Shining in the Darkness, and played through the first Shining Force. Didn't even touch Shining Force 2. Don't know why. Played the first little bit of Shining Force CD and gave it up for some reason. And then played through this. Played through Shining the Holy Ark. Played a tiny bit of Shining Force 3. That's pretty much my Shining experience when the games were new. Oh, I played through Shining Force again on the Game Boy Advance when it came out. It's another dungeon crawler, yeah. It is, I don't know if it's a direct sequel to Shining in the Darkness, but it's meant to be a Shining in the Darkness sequel. I appreciate it, Dave Tona. Yeah, we will play through the Game Boy Advance version. I don't know how many years from now, because it'll have been a long time since we played the first Shining Force at that point. Shining Tuesdays will go on for quite a while, although I'm not touching any of the later Shining Force games, or yeah, what Shining Force became, like Neo and all those things. I can't stand those games. I will play the Shining Souls games, though. Hopefully play through them. Depends on how difficult they are. Yeah, I know. I mentioned this last week and I never went and did it. I need to see if there's an interview with the Sonic Software Planning people to see what the idea of doing a Zelda clone was. Because it is such a departure. I mean, I realize Force was a big departure from Darkness as well, but this is such a departure from what had come before. No. I didn't even know one of them was a fighting game. I assume that was one of the later ones. I think I heard somebody say that, Dave Tona. If it was a Genesis game, I can't imagine it was very far along in development. We're tantalizingly close to 1,000, but no one's given up any coin bags all of a sudden. There we go. Oh, it's doing that thing again. You're darn right you gave me a full health after that crap. Close to 1,000. There we go. Only 2,000 to go. Unlike war, Camelot changes. Is the music cutting in and out? I'm not hearing it cut in and out. Have a nice collection of herbs anyway. The chat keeps popping up and telling me that I'm 17 more subs to get 30. I didn't even know I had 30. I didn't even know I had 13. But I appreciate you all. Don't really pay attention to it because my numbers have never been that big, so. Yeah, this is going a little faster than I expected. Not much, but a little. This walkthrough said it should take about an hour, but it feels like it's not going to take that long. I don't know that we'll get it done before the end of the stream. We'll see. But we've had a couple good rooms there. Not that time. Blue Jays lost. I miss my son playing baseball. Not that I'm a particular baseball fan, but boy, if it's a nice day, a baseball game's a nice way to spend a weekend day. sitting out, just watching a game. Good stuff. Skilling him, grabbing those single coins. They're making the difference. Wrong person to ask. I don't drink beer. And I've not, the few times I used to drink when I was younger, not in a really heavy way. But beer, for the most part, I've always just choked down. When I was drinking it, as far as like a pale ale goes, I would drink Keith's, mainly because that's what we got around here. I didn't like Moosehead at all. I used to like, when I moved to the States, Corona I liked. And I've had, I can't give you a particular beer. I've had like blondes that I like really light flavor. And there was one I had that was like a citrusy beer that I actually kind of enjoyed. But I couldn't tell you the last time I had a beer. I was never much of a drinker. And like my dad wasn't either, and the friends that I hung out with, they weren't really drinkers. So it was never like really around the house very much. Like we almost never had alcohol in the house when I was growing up. And so when and my ex-wife, I don't think would mind me saying this because she's been sober now for probably like 6 or 7 years. But when we separated, she became an alcoholic, and it got pretty bad. But and like I said, I think she wouldn't mind me saying this because she cleaned herself up, and I'm super proud of her, and kids are super proud of her as well. But that kind of knocked it out of me. What little, I wasn't much of a drinker to begin with, and now I just have no desire after going through that. Yeah. She and I still have a lot of differences, but that is something that I'm very extremely proud of her for. Because that's not easy. And don't do weed either. I smoked a half a joint my entire life, I think. And I was in my 30s when actually I think I was in my 40s when I did that. Yeah, I was in my 40s the first time I tried it. It was after it was made legal. Such a nerd. Halfway there, yep. Ooh, boy. 1,400 to go. Yeah. No, when it became like the woman I was dating, when it became legal, I mean, I knew that she smoked, but she never really smoked in front of me. And then after it became legal, that was when I took her up on the offer to try it. Wives, yep. Nice. It's funny how fast that happens, right? Mm-hmm. This is muscle memory now. I could probably do it without looking. I'm not going to do it without looking, but I could probably do it without looking. Wonder how many viewers we lost over the last half hour. What else do you want to talk about? We've talked about my drinking and drug history, which is not all that exciting. Oh, there goes the sound. It must be like a... I wonder if it's a degradation thing, because I feel like this is around the same time it happened last time. Like, it's this sort of this far into the stream. Wow, that could not have gone worse. At least I got 20 coins out of it. But I didn't get 21. There's the one. Getting close to 2,000. So close. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to head back to town. So we have a little under 900 coins to gather at the beginning of the next stream. I don't want to warp to the entrance. Oh, we got to walk back. I'm glad I left it when I did. Maybe I can find a quicker way through here now. Oh, that's a good start. Okay, so I remember coming through here. At least now I know. Okay, now I know where it is. I'll totally forget this a week from now. Little boxing gloves on him. That is funny. Wow, look at all the friggin' bats. I'm sure the swan won't be there forever. Nope, wrong one. What if they charge extra for the swan? That'd be a very working designs thing to do. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that so much of that was gold grind. It'll be a little bit shorter next time because we grinded about 1,800 gold there. We only need about 900 more. So that'll be next Thursday. In the meantime, next Tuesday. So as for the rest of this week, I'll be back on Thursday to play the 32X version of Mortal Kombat 2 via the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Because boy, oh boy, is that game way too difficult to play in the original cartridge. So I hope you'll join me for that. In the meantime, stay safe, be kind to one another. Thank you so much for the subs, the likes, the cheers, and thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Listen up, mistress, and you too, sisters. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drink a little water. Take the doctor's pill. Drugs can make you better when you're feeling ill. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad. There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad.